we got it in December, so we didn't get to have Christmas at all. I do now. The smell of eggs just makes me sick, and I love it.
I'm not sure your mom's eating.
No, I got it all like your diet.
I'm fine. She's fine. We won't talk too much.
We're not gonna talk to her.
That's a joke.
Hey now, be nice.
I will. The last birthday,
Marquita lived down the street
I
from
thought she was still young.
Yes, yes. I talked to Marquita today accidentally. She called me accidentally laying her phone down. She's with her grandkids, I think here in Boston.
How many children does she have now?
Well, she has 3 and 4 grandkids, and she doesn't want the grandkids to come and stay during her.
So this is, where did they?
They're both in, well, she's in, probably a New London address. It might be a center address. And, but the kids came and had grandma camp for about 2 months ago. Because everybody, all of those friends are working from home. And you just can't do that.
I had the 3 grandkids. They went to Iceland and they got married. They found out Iceland had and so I had the 3 grandkids. And they were in school and college with me on the computer.
Do you want to move?
Just get us some.
I was planning to arrange that popcorn and something.
Playing it.
That's the right over there. I don't see her,
But she might have come. She might have
oh, I think that, there's a second row there. I can't see who's on that second row. That's okay. But these are your, in the middle ones.
Hot mic. Good evening. Welcome to Tuesday Nights at the Park, hosted by Mexico Parks and Recreation. My name is Josh Yancey. I'm director of the Mexico Community Band. Thank you for coming to our concert tonight. We're going to have lots of patriotic American music, and we hope you enjoy. As usual, we will start with the Star Spangled Banners. We ask all who are able to please stand.
She stood up in the church.
Good evening and welcome to Hardin Park. for fair night. It's not that bad out.
It's
I'm
not.
glad it's not tomorrow. The next day it's supposed to get hot. So like I said, we're going to do a lot of Americana tonight. Our first one's going to hit just about every folk song there ever was, almost. You'll feature, American Celebration features many well-known folk songs, including Yankee Doodle, Bound for the Promised Land, Shenandoah, When Johnny Comes Marching Home, and the Battle Hymn of the Republic. You'll also hear little snippets of My Old Kentucky Home, Dixie, Marching Through Georgia, Year of Jubilo, and Columbia Gem of the Ocean. We hope you enjoy our opener, An American Celebration. All right, so this is my country. When I look up songs and information on them, I always learn something. That song wasn't written until 1940, and you think that that would have been one that maybe had been around longer than that, but I'm sure it was part of the war effort at the time. Next up, we're going to salute all our veterans or families of veterans, and we're going to ask our friend Bob Finland to come up and give us a hand on that. He'll call them all out for us as we go. So if you have served in any capacity in any of the services of the United States, stand if you are able when your song is played so we can recognize anybody who's in attendance. If you have a family member that was in a service branch, you are more than welcome to represent them as well. The order of the songs will be as follows. For the Army goes rolling along. Navy, Anchors Away. The Coast Guard, Semper Paratus. The Marine Corps, the Marines Hymn. And then ending with the Air Force. Okay? Bob has done this for us for many years, and we sure do appreciate his help. Let's give Bob a little bit of a hand here.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you think about it, every day, every night, since 1776, the United States military has been on duty guarding yours and my freedom. Let's thank them for that. Miles Away. The Coast Guard. Hey, West Point, wow. United States Marines stand proudly. United States Navy, Guardian of the Seas.
That's what my husband was in the Air Force.
Kyle was about 3 years from retiring.
So I was thinking,
Because he went on.
All right, thanks, Bob.
that's amazing.
It is.
Our next one, we're going to go to the silver screen a little bit here with the tune Hymn to the Fallen. Composed in 1998 for the film Saving Private Ryan, was meant to be a memorial for all the soldiers who sacrificed themselves on the altar of freedom in the Normandy invasion on June 6th of 1944. Steven Spielberg's comments on John Williams' film score. It's a piece of music and a testament to John Williams' sensitivity and brilliance that, in my opinion, will stand the test of time and honor forever the fallen of the war and possibly all wars. Saving Private Ryan possibly contains the least amount of score. Restraint was John Williams' primary objective. He did not want to sentimentalize or create emotion from what already existed in raw form. The movie Saving Private Ryan is furious and relentless, as are all wars. But where's the music? It is exactly where Mr. Williams intended it to be. So you're familiar with John Williams. You know, he wrote like every good movie theme there ever was. Jaws, Star Wars, you know, all those. But in this one, he was really minimal, and he used a hymn setting, and it's just really, really pretty. We hope you enjoy Hymn to the Fall. Originally titled Hymn for the Procession with Cross and Banners, Onward Christian Soldiers has become a popular hymn march for English and American armed forces. Composers Baring Gould and Arthur Sullivan admitted to composing the hymn in only 15 minutes in 1871. The tune has been used in many historical events, including President Eisenhower's funeral in 1969, movies, television shows, and was adopted as the official processional hymn of the Salvation Army. We got another march for you. American Patrol by F.W. Meacham who usually worked as an arranger rather than a composer, producing arrangements for Victor Herbert musicals and Stephen Foster songs. So he was more in the pop music realm. Written in 1885, American Patrol was very popular before World War I. The first recording of it is on the back page. Was recorded on a 2-minute Edison cylinder in 1903. So, history lesson. Before we had records, for those of us who remember those, they had cylinders. So it looked like a vegetable can, but it was made out of rubber or vinyl. Before that, it was made out of lead because it was soft and they could scratch into things and it would have a needle go over it, just like a record player. It's a history lesson. It was made very popular by the Glenn Miller Band during the 1930s and 40s, so you may recognize the swing version maybe a little more than this. We hope you guys enjoy American Patrol. All right, this next one is one of my favorite concert notes. We haven't played this one in a few years. Do we have any University of Missouri folks in the audience tonight? We got several on stage with us. Our next piece will be the Missouri Waltz. First published in 1914, the Missouri Waltz was not a very popular tune. In fact, it didn't gain popularity until World War II, around 1939. Sales increased substantially after Harry S. Truman became the president, and it was reported that the Missouri Waltz was his favorite song. Although when asked about his feelings about the song, the following reply was published by the White House. The president's attitude towards the song? He could take it or leave it. Is it really his favorite? No. Does he play it often? No. He was a noted fiddle and piano player. Is Margaret ever heard singing it? No. What is the president's reaction to the song's adoption by Missouri as the state song? See the answers to the first questions. Although the song is often associated with Harry Truman, the president did not claim it as his favorite. In fact, he had this to say on a television interview: "If you let me say what I think, I don't give a about it. But I can't say it out loud because it's a song for Missouri." So we hope you enjoy the Missouri Waltz a little more than maybe President Truman.
Right.
So if you go over to the university and watch a game and hear the Marching Mizzou or the Mini Mizzou playing, You only hear that first part. They don't play the last bit. I like playing the whole thing. All right, we got 3 more for you tonight. We're gonna pick up the next section. We got something a little more modern. So it's from 1959, I believe. Oh, look, I put the date on it. 57. We're gonna do selections from West Side Story. Okay. It's about as American musical as it gets, even though it's based on Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. West Side Story debuted on Broadway in 1957 and became an instant success. It was certainly revolutionary for its time, with a script reflecting contemporary society and music which integrated fusions of many new styles, including jazz. The songs in this medley include Maria, Tonight, One Hand, One Heart, Cool, and Somewhere. Next, we will play selections from West Side Story.
in December. I got flying up. Okay, that's right. And Debbie went to see the little mermaid. What was it? 7 o'clock. And they found us. I said, shut up. We were invited. That's
Thank you. That was Salute to the Big Bands featuring the tunes Jersey Bounce, originally recorded by Tommy Dorsey, Tuxedo Junction, made famous by the Glenn Miller Band, and then we wrapped up there with Duke Ellington's Take the A Train. Take the A Train. So the band is made up of all different likes of people. We've got adults, we've got not adults, and we've got some older people who aren't adults also. I didn't say your name out loud. But yeah, we have ranges from 8th grade clear up to 80-ish years old. I'm not going to guess at the older ages. And so, you know, we have various ranges of playing ability. Some of these guys obviously play in school or college. We do have a few members of the marching Mizzou with us, and we're glad to have them. We've got people from all over the area. We got a large group from Fulton. We've got people from Centralia. We've got people from Vandalia, of Oz, and everywhere in between. That's how I don't miss anybody. But if you got a horn that's been laying in the closet for a few years, that's okay. It'll still play. You might want to wash it out, but we'd love to have you. We meet Thursdays. We will not meet Thursday of the 4th, but we meet Thursdays to rehearse at the Mexico High School Band Room at 7 p.m. And so we have about 2 or 3 rehearsals per concert and 3 concerts a summer. This is our second one. We'll be playing near the end of July there too, which will be a mixture of music. It won't necessarily have a theme. But we want to thank Mexico Parks and Rec for giving us a place to play and a place for all our friends who play on the other Tuesday nights to show their musical talents. And we want to thank you all for coming out to hear us. You know, yeah, we get together and play music because it's fun, but we also like playing it for people. I forgot to mention, we are going down to Fulton for a concert on July 20th. Every once in a while, we'll go to a surrounding community to play for them. We got a large group of people comes up from Fulton, so it's like, let's go down there and play. So we do have that. So the 18th of July is our next concert here. Okay, we're going to wrap it up. We have one more tonight. We hope you've enjoyed our selections. A lot of Americana tonight. We're going to finish with God Bless America.
Tell me. I know.
Thank you all for coming. Have a great night.
You see, buddy,
Fine. How are you?